Greetings, YouTubers. How are you guys doing out there tonight? We hope you're doing well. This is Aura Tie-Dye. My name is Dan, and I'm going to show you how I make some tie-dyes. Please subscribe to my channel. Share it around with other tie-dye lovers if you're interested in learning how we make these cool tapestries. You can like me on Facebook. This is a piece of rayon. It's a sarong. Cotton and rayon. You could use cotton, rayon, hemp, silk, any fiber that is dyeable with natural reactive dyes. I'm going to make a mandala, and I'll show you how we do that. We folded this piece in half, and it is soaked. It is damp, not wet. Spin it out in your washing machine, but don't dry it in the dryer. So it's damp. The edges are pleated when you're folding. You make sure that the edges are tight and the material is square. I'll show you here. I have a new camera angle. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel and share it around, like I said. Follow us on Facebook for daily live feeds of sales of different items we have for sale. I'll post the links below. I'm going to fold this nice and neat like a paper airplane. That's the start of beautiful star pattern mandalas in most cases. And then we'll fold it again, making sure that there's no wrinkles inside. I can sometimes use this little pat technique. We will be selling our dye kits. I will show you in this video how to apply dye and how we make, and I will reveal some dyes at the end. So we hope you stay tuned. Don't tune out. There's a labor-intensive process of making tie-dyes. Dye needs to be applied and cure properly, but it will not fade if it is done right. Dye is not like a paint. It's a dye, which is a little different than paint. Paint can fade and fall off. Dye goes into the center. So having done that, I now lift up into one unified triangle wedge, having all corners and pleats removed. Okay? And then this is the outer limits out here, which we will smooth over later. Best bet is to keep everything as neat and uniform as you possibly can. So having folded the cloth, we will now show you some different ideas. All of the tapestries are different, but they have a similar theme. We make lines and we make areas that are designated for certain colors. And as we go, we make, you can do lots of different ideas if you have some of your own. I will be posting links to my dye, and I can vouch for my dye, but other dyes in the world are similar. So here we go. We have a nice image angle. I am going to take this now and line up, and with a rubber band, I'm going to tourniquet off and tie off this area here. I hope you can see that okay. So now I've done that, I'll move to the red line. And this will line up like this. And I will use a nice sturdier rubber band. There's other things to use, string and sinew. And this is a rubber band. I like the nice good ones so they don't break on me. And I'm able to get a good grip. Make sure the rubber band is tight. And then I'll move on to another line. Having done that one. Okay, I'll take this one for instance. I can see where the edge of my cloth is. And that's the way I do it. The tighter the tourniquet, the less dye will be absorbed. The looser the fabric, dye tends to absorb. It is the tightness that makes for the beautiful effect in the end. Here we have a corner, little gem I call them, little orb on the side. And as you can remember how it had looked before, here's another little orb on the side. I'll post all the links below for you to purchase some dye. I trust. We're going to come back to Aura tie-dye. Check with us. We're going to be supplying some dye and some instructional videos on how to make some shirts. So if you are interested and like this sort of thing, follow along. We should have a lot going on. This is the winter of 2018 we're going into now. Christmas is coming. We have a new storefront on Holmesdale, Pennsylvania, Main Street. And this here is the back of the shirt of the tapestry sarong. Can be done in many ways. In this case, I'm going to spin it like a spiral. Give another little groovy effect. It helps to have big, strong hands because I'm so pardon my squeaky table. It's good to have big, strong hands, and that's all there is to it. You can work on a smaller piece, but once you get up into larger pieces of cotton, they're going to be very stressful to make if you have to have some muscles, is what I'm trying to say, okay? Good. All right, good. So we have this thus far. I'm going to be ice dyeing these, and that's what you like to do too, because it's the most fun. I will flatten out. Sometimes I will pound it down a little. Tightly tying tourniquets, being sure that the rubber bands don't break. All right, so there we have it. The tip, you can do a lot of different things with the tip. I like to leave it loose to give a solid shade complementary. But there's many different ways, and also we use string and sinew, which is a little different of a process, but basically rubber bands are similar. And if you get them like this, they're already small, and we can put them on in any number of random ways. Excellent. So having done that, I now take my special outlining aluminum band. I should make some of this available. I make my own, but I can make some for you. It's called the aluminum banding. These are rubber bands. Different size rubber bands make a difference on certain projects. I use some scrap ones sometimes to cover over things like that. I reuse my rubber bands whenever possible. No sense throwing out a good rubber band. I might be a rubber band and born in another life. Gotta be kind to the rubber bands, and they're kind to you. Alright, so here we go, coming down the end. Having wrapped up. Nice foil. This is a personal technique I use, personal favorite I developed over some time. All right, and there you have it. Okay, having tied this piece up, we are going to dye the piece. You can too at home. These are powders, which are powder dye, pre-mixed and ready to go. And here we have some soda ash, which is an activator, and that's needed to elevate the pH content. All right, so let me show you how we apply this. We go to the scrub sink for that. All right, so we are back in the dye studio. We are above a scrub sink so as to not make a mess. Your mama wouldn't like that. So we do it in a neat place, maybe in the backyard. In the summertime is always good. What do we have here? Little ice cubes. We're going to show you. These are the dye you'll get in the kit. We have a navy dye, and we know that the Dark Star is going to be here. We also know that a nice halo is the way to go. We're going to know a little yellow. We're going to know a little... Now you can be as neat or as sweet as you like to be. You can apply this in many different ways. Daintily with a teaspoon. Or you can pour it on. But in this case, we like to be neat. Sometimes you're sloppy, but you're really going to be neat in the end because we're keeping certain colors away from other colors. And you can do your own in any way. All the dyes are intermixable and leave for a great effect. They're water-based, so you don't have to worry about oils and getting them special cleaning, but we advise you not to get them on any other thing, and do not, under any circumstances, get them away from your dye station. We want to keep these powders. You are to wear a respirator from a paint store is fine, which is just a piece of cloth is okay too. Anything to keep your dust down. There's a little dust involved. We're going to put a mask in the kit. That'll be one thing you get and you wear it. Here we have a swirl. And you'll tune in again to see this one revealed. I'm going to reveal a different item in this video, but I am going to show you how we got it to this far. Okay? And that's as good as I can do tonight, but stay tuned. We'll have a lot of different cool stuff. I hope you go to auratyedye.com and buy a gift for holidays. It's coming quick. And you can also be getting some kits there. This kind here. You see what's involved. That's why I wanted to make these videos, to show you how to use it. And we're going to make some cool stuff this winter, right? I know you're excited. I'm excited. And I love making tie-dyes. So there you have it. I'm going to put a little color over here. And that one over there. A little orange. We have a very beautiful bright orange. So nice. That's it right there. Great orange. I love it. We'll go into a little red here on the end, in keeping with the rainbow. Alright, we're using up the end of our dye. Just enough. Maybe you'll have a little extra for another project. That's always nice. Not knowing is always fun. Sometimes in tie-dye, not knowing exactly your results is half of the fun of doing them. The magical part, if you have a knack for color, you're going to love it. You can sprinkle and spread these in any way you see fit. Alright, we've covered the whole thing, and now for some of the magic activator. We want to pretend the snowy snow-capped mountains are dumping on the hillside in the Tie-Dye Valley. Planet Tie-Dye got a little snow last night. That's what I like to say. Alright, we have a nice dusting over the whole thing. And then we're going to take our ice. And ice is very nice. And we're going to, oops, be careful. There's many ways to ice. This is one of the ways. Sometimes this is the way you might do it at home if you have limited resources. If you have a lot of ice, you can dump a big ice, bucket on it. Just be careful. Dump it slow. Don't want to mess up all your dye stuff. All your precious work. So we're going to lay these around. Bear with me. That's why we leave it open for some cool effects. And we never quite know what they're going to look like, but that's half of the fun. And this, I've done some other ones off of camera, like they do on the TV shows, so that this one can sit the whole night. Sometimes I push them down a little bit. I'm going to put some more ice on these, and then go to bed. Let it sit overnight. Put it in a heated area. And that's how we start the ice dye process. So here's some from last night, which the ice has already melted. And the ice has left its effect and gone through the fabric. And now we're going to rinse them out in the washer. Okay, so now we're back, having dyed these things, left them sit overnight. We showed you the other one, and that one that we were just working on is not available yet. And that'll be due tomorrow, so stay back. Stay checking back, I should say. Just check back all the time, because Aura Tie-Dye has something new every day. As you can see, it's like Christmas for little kids. Woohoo! We love to open and show the reveal of all our hard work. We hope you like this video. We hope you subscribe below and go to auratieDye.com. Get a purchase in before the holiday, whenever that may be. Right now, we're in 2018. We have a new store in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. If you've ever come on by our way, you can see all the tie-dye. This is a big one I did the other day. Let's see what that's all about, shall we? This video might be long, but here's your reward. I hope you enjoyed it. We hope that you follow me on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. We appreciate your kind business and look forward to helping you any way we can. This is a sheet that a customer had left. She had an old house and they found a bunch of old sheets and she brought them by to give me some dye. These are other products of sarongs and things that are available. That's a backdrop, a big, that's 108 inches, 108, 9 foot. Alright, let's see what this one's all about. Let's hope the reveal goes well. This is an indoor reveal. Ooh, lovely. This one is very dramatic. It's a fitted bed set. an under sheet for the bed. Oh, very nice. So there you go. Check out the video, auratidye.com. That's a very exciting one. We're going to wash these out because the dye is still very active. If you ever made tie-dyes, you know that they require a lot of rinsing. We scour them thoroughly because, as you can see, there's quite a bit of residue at this point. But the good news is that dye seeps through the fabric all the way. And that means that it stays brighter longer. We have customers with t-shirts that lasted 25 years, 20 years. T-shirts. We know because we went to the concert together and I made them back then in the 90s. So this is still going. 2018, we're proud to still be going. Aura Tie-Dye started in 1996. My name is Dan Cox. You can follow me on Facebook or here on YouTube. Share it and like, and I hope you enjoy it because I love looking at them when they're fresh like this. This is the most fun part to me. And why not? It's the banding and the unbanding. I relate it to life and its stresses. Well, those are what color us, and then we open up with all of our experience as a beautiful peacock. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Very nice. As usual, I think they all turn out so unique and beautiful. And we also get a better look when the colors are through. When the washing is through, the colors will be more visible and distinguishable from each other. Right now, when they're wet, they look kind of a little hard to tell what's going on. But you'll have a lot of fun when you open them. You can even open them at a family party. Get them ready the day before. Get them ready early in the morning. And then later in the afternoon, when they're all finished like this, you can do a reveal of your own and post it to our site. We'd love to see how you make them. You can buy our kits at auratidye.com. And as you saw in the video earlier, you are free to tie them and dye them in any which way you fashion. It's always exciting. I try to keep the colors that are complementary with each other. Certain dyes you don't want going near each other, okay? And that is unless you want a brown. If you go near orange dye with any blue, you're going to get a brown. If you go yellow with any blue, you're going to get a green. All of our colors are intermixable. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes you have to be careful. It's called getting muddied up if it gets too dark. Although some people like that, sometimes the colors are not as bright and happy. So you have to learn which colors go well with each other. So that's why we make lots of them. This has lots of deep greens, orange, beautiful. That's an exciting one. Here comes, this is a sarong tapestry, which is much like the one we had dyed previously. That you saw in this video, getting powder dyed. I know it's a long video, and thank you for sticking with us. We hope I kept it interesting and you learned something. You can see they're labor intensive to make, and we appreciate your sales, your purchases, I should say, which can be done again at auratidye.com. I am Dan, and tune in to Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, and we have daily live feeds where you can purchase. I might do that on YouTube at some point if I can gain the followers, so please share and like. We hope you enjoy the show. Woo! Build up a sweat taking these things off sometimes. So so sometimes I just break them. Save the stress. Oh, there you go. Look at that beauty. I hope you're having a good time and everything is going well, and if it's not, keep your chin up. It will. Tie-dye for fun and profit. We can help as much as we can help. We hope you're doing well. Blessings to you and yours and everyone in the world. If everybody was blessed, we'd all be happy. All right. Woo! Ouch. Sometimes that hurts. No pain, no grain. Oh, this is a sarong. Much like you had just seen me tie in this video. Look at that beauty. And I'll post some pictures on my Facebook and maybe make another video reveal. I'll let you look at that one. That's so beautiful. Woo! We have two more here to reveal. This is a rayon sarong. I hope they're as rewarding to you as it is to me. I really enjoy making them. The more you order, the more I make. And I try to put my expertise to work, so that's always good, right? Thank you very much for your patronage, your cooperation. We have hoodies and t-shirts. Tie-dyes are hard to make, and sometimes they take longer than we expect, so get your orders in before the holiday. It's a big deal, remember. At the end of November, it's hard to... Ooh, there we go. Hard to guarantee. Look, there's another one. And right here is one more. I'm so happy with this one. It's so beautiful. Tremendous. Nice, huh? Woohoo! I like when things turn out well. If you want a more pastel shade, let me know. Or dark blacks. I did some in solid black, some in black and red. You can check it out on my webpage, auratidye.com. Once again, this is the last one of this video, so we appreciate your patience. This is a long video. The longest one I've made. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like it. Leave a comment if you want to see anything or need any tips or any place to get some supplies. There's a lot of places out there, but we will be selling some dyes, and I can do that and make what you see here. There comes a beauty. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Most excellent. So thank you. Keep stepping back, Aura Tie-Dye. Stop back anytime. Dan is here. Erin is here. Skip is here. Annie is here. And we're looking to sell you some tie-dyes. Holidays are coming. Nombre uno. All is well. Peace out.